content would be the most fun. Probably bossing. Like T17 to bossing. You could do exiles with no MF. I don't know if that's like bad though. It's gonna be pretty solid exile farmer, I think. Oh, I'm also using a level fucking 5 gem right now, right? It's level 12 now. The way this build starts out with leveling is a little bit different, but really easy. No meal, you start out playing Perforate right away. I link this to Chance Speed and Ruthless. Blood and Sand is really important at level 4. It's your number 1 most important level 4 gem, and then Frostblink is something you gotta buy early so the requirement does go up. You make sure this stays at level 1 the whole time. And then War Banner is a single target supplement. Once you get to level 10, you get Intim, Cry, Leap Slam. Faster attacks is the first priority, and then Momentum is later. Tree is relatively simple. Kind of feels like shit until you get versatility because you can't get Frostblink. Kind of equip that. If you get an early transmute, you'll probably want to buy an intelligence amulet if it's there in the vendor, but yeah, it is what it is. But Marauder sucks, man. No one wants to level with that shit. Second Loda is pre-Cyclone, and that's for Sunder. At level 12, you're able to get Sunder. At level 24, you're able to get General's Cry, and then also link that to a second Sunder. But the first thing is that when you're playing with the Sunder setup, you become really, really strong. You can play close combat because you can swap into axes. Early on, I want to play swords, actually, this Corroded Blade, because it actually gives you accuracy. It's probably the number 1 reason I want to play Perforate, is that you can use it with two-handed swords. Tree expands, you rush RT, you path down to Axe Nose. Once this area is done, then you path over here and grab this stuff over here. I path Diamond Skin. I've also taken this LA Res node, because I think everyone sucks at getting resistances, and it's right here. You're helping Alira. You're starting out with basically, you know, 25, 30, 40 all res, is it? 45 all res to begin with? If you can't play with 45 all res to begin your campaign, like, it's gonna be hard for you to play PoE 1 period, but neither here nor there. I actually take the Warcry CD node first. You can't take this later. It just won't work. You're gonna have too much Warcry CD. After this, Cyclone swap to maps. I actually missed a node. I need to take this wheel up here as well. Once I swap into at Cruel Lab, I want to sync up this wheel. And then I want to drop the Warcry CDR stuff. I want to take this CD wheel, and then I want to take +3 endurance charge and the recovery on hit, the Defiance of Destiny node. At Act 6, so before you do that swap, you can actually swap into the Cyclone setup. I think you might be able to swap in Act 3 as well. But in Act 6, this is when I chose to do my swap. Drop one of the Sunders, got dropped for Cyclone, linked with Shockwave, and Pulverize. I put endurance charge on melee stun. Not in my actual build, but in this POB, because you don't have the endurance charge scaling yet. But I played Fortified in my practice run. GC, Tech Slam starts to come in, Pulv, all that stuff. I'm gonna get the +3 max endurance charges. A couple more utility skills get added in, but something too serious. Your mana becomes a little bit hard to sustain. There's this really cool thing in the game, and it's called the Mana Flask. And you can use it. It's really, really strong. Desecrate. Oh, Desecrate's also in this loadout. You do need to have Desecrate to enable General's Crown bosses, but I mean, if you look at the gems and you follow them there, you should understand. It's fairly intuitive. I think before you play a build, you should, you know, read what the gems do and understand them. I'm not saying that in a facetious way. I just think that, like, a lot of us skip that step. You know, when I play video games, I don't really read stuff, but you should always try to read gem descriptions. Really strong. For this part of the tree, you finish up this area, you path down here last. I actually don't take this part yet. I do this late. I take the max charges late as well. I like this early on because it gives you a little bit of extra movement speed. I also forgot, I do want to get this rage stuff. I think this is really solid. You might take that, you might take the Intim. It kind of just depends on how you feel, but yeah. And that's pretty much all I did in the run, actually. You know, it's once you're in the Cyclone setup, it's really smooth. You just spin. And it's really, really nice. And you don't need to worry about a single thing, and it's just an absolute vibe. Another thing you can do that's kind of cheesy, and it's basically the equivalent of 25% increased damage per node. Even though you're playing RT, you can take these nodes that give attack chance to ignite. And you're playing Herald of Ash, you have a little bit of fire damage. You can take this mastery over here. And this is 25% increased damage per node. So it's actually super, super high value if you're lacking damage. But if you're not, then you want things like AoE and Brinkman shit. But yeah, that's sort of like your options there. There's a bit more options to select. You can take life nodes, obviously. If you're in HC, life nodes here, life nodes here, life nodes here. You can even pass down life if you want it, but yeah. That's pretty much it. This is the pre-map setup. Ready, set, go. Oh, I already hate it. I feel like a baby, guys.
Remember their place.
You know babies? You guys know babies? When they fucking bitch and moan about everything? Like PoE players, babies? That's how I feel. I'm a baby. Oh! check accuracy. Oh no! Oh god, Path of Exile. All right, I'm gonna sit up nice and straight for this one. It's gonna be crazy. This is gonna be down, up, up. Oh, okay, kill more monsters.
My mana is gone.
What? How come the guy who swings the sword runs out of mana before the person who throws fireballs? Just wondering. What's that about, huh? It's actually strategic, you guys. It's so strategic, this death. It's so I can get up here more quickly and check this insane chest, okay? Well, I get gangbanged by some sick Roas. I'm a Sunder boy. I forgot to get Intimidating Cry, dude. Did you guys know this? This game is scamming me. Isn't Ruthless better than Chance to Bleed? Thunder's fucking OP, man. Who put this skill in the game?
I cannot
Oh,
do
I'm
this.
dying! Like after, like she was graduated, but like still, you know. She was like an adult, I guess. And technically they were just teammates after that, so I guess. I guess Pulverize. Desecrate. General's Cry. Auto Exertion.
Let's speak again soon.
I am honored to serve you, my ancestor.
And I gotta go buy another Sunder and Close Combat? The wrong colors. Warp Stop time. What? For bossing? That's like super solid. I fuck with that completely.
The Empire.
It's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna take the Warcry CDR first, charge a second, get Tectonic Sonic Cataclysm at that point, so I can put that on. With the 4 links, it's gonna be 4 link, Cyclone, Shockwave, Pulverize, ECOMS, I think. And then probably, yeah, so that's 3 Endurance charge, and then entering maps, I want to find some Destiny node. Shut up!
Godslayer.
Cyclone, no Sunder. Shockwave. Cyclone, Shockwave, Pulverize. Ruthless is out. It could be Rage. I don't hate Rage. Cyclone, Shockwave, Pulverize. Endurance charge, I made this sounds okay. Fortify, I guess. Tell me. But I play Herald of Ash the whole way. Why would I take it out? Like asking like, why would I take out the tool that I'm gonna use? Doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah, the other ground sound is definitely better.
Let me teach you the laws of war.
Good. Hey, that damage is good, man. What the hell? Definitely need the General's Cry though. Like it's General's Cry carry already, actually. And it's gonna have more damage later. Or sorry, it did with the new sentences, right? No, he's just invincible, dude. Why are they invincible for so freaking long? Should we do BA? What would I do for a green socket right now? I have a much faster leap slam. Now is when I want to get charged on kill nodes. Not just BA viable. But what's max per hour, right? Alright guys, time. Biggest boss in the game, dude. Is he strong? It's alright. Pretty good. So do you think a build with 300,000 true max hit and like, I don't know, about 100 million DPS still is weak? I don't really know what the standard is, but if that's the case, then sure, it's weak.